the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now can't answer calls cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. I've been waking up to get the money, whoa, whoa. Got it bad, 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 tatted, whoa, whoa. Da Vinci to my toes, 2 twins on both. I put her in new AP, the water like a boat. I was down bad on my, what was you? I know you turned your back on me just to get some wrecks. I seen you swerve back, cause I'm in the black back. New diamonds on me, flash, this ain't Snapchat. Cause I been getting paid. Yellow diamonds on me look like lemonade. Got my baby mama that new Bentayga. Tryna get a dojo like a sensei. Rolls Royce umbrellas when I'm in the rain. I just mind my business. I got brothers that did the time, I ain't kidding. All these rappers just talk about it, I live it. Going up, I ain't got no sky limit. Yeah, G. I tap into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I might got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now can't answer calls cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. I've been ballin'. Now watch me ball on it. Yeah. Now watch me ball on it. Yeah. Now watch me ball on it. Now watch me ball on it. Yeah, yeah.
Like damn, why I get a like urn? I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like what, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, trying to my hurt about 6 point something. It feel like church. And the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame. Tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it, and I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds on my thumb. Got stank. Out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set of dying them streets to the boy I lay hooping. I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when got a real young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mine, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony, I'll grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you live with no spine, bro, better off dying. Man, you got nerve, bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse, woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep, everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops, wonder where I been, I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 and a so silly. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a broad purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little ratchet. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and you need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang where you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. But your boy got spit when the light got turned. Got a dog crack when the boy won't learn. Big racked up shorty when the block gets served. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. And I love my but I ain't them nerd like damn why pie get like yarn.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Here's Prescott. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
On first down, Copeland. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's a quick throw out to Mims. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now a handoff up the middle. Whitfield. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Nix. Being chased out left. This is caught. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Here's a give up the middle. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We can look at this Bronco defense.
They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Here we go.
Throwing, Prescott.
This is caught by McMillan.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there!
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The Bucs had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
Now Prescott.
Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Hello, yes, sir. How you doing? All right, yes, sir. I was trying to finish at work, and that's why I was
and again, it's
a little bit
Prescott.
delayed on the text messages, man. But yes,
Forced
sir.
out to his left.
It's
Prescott stripped.
it's
Picked up by the Broncos.
everything
And this is gonna be
HBO,
brought
Cinemax,
back
all
for a
that.
Denver
And
touchdown.
then plus you have movies and TV shows as well.
Backbreaker,
all
that'll
the
drive the
updated
coach.
movies
The
and
offensive
TV
coordinator
shows
just
that
crazy. You get it all the way
that
down
may
there in the
be
red
on,
zone. Can't capitalize.
you know what I'm
Instead,
saying, Hulu,
they go the other
Netflix,
way on the fumble return for a
Peacock, all
touchdown.
that.
How
You'll
about the
see all
aggressiveness
that.
of the defense, though? They're
You
not
don't
about
mind
to
me
just
asking,
fall on
do
a
you have
fumble,
a
are they?
Fire
Scoop
Stick or
and
Roku?
score is
What
their
device
motto,
do you have?
and they just did it.
Okay.
Extra
Okay.
point up and good by
Oh no, that's
Sanders.
perfect.
And it's now 14-0.
Are you home now or you on the? Okay. Okay.
And you
so
can bet
once
they're
you get
preaching
home
2
and
hands on the
everything,
ball here as
just
the
give me a
kicks
call
away
back.
following that fumble return.
we'll
Right
get
after the
it.
touchdown to extend their
Give me a
lead, now
couple
maybe
back.
opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
Yeah, yes sir. Correct. Yeah, you don't have to. I don't have to come over. Yes, yes. So what? Because it's an app called XPlay that you're gonna download.
So good
And once
starting
you
field
download the
position for them here
XPlay,
as they come up
and
first
I'll
and
give you the
10
codes and
at
stuff
their
to
own
put in
42.
for you to get the system. Yes, sir.
To throw is Prescott.
I downloaded it.
That'll be caught
So
by
once
the
you,
rookie from Penn State.
I'm gonna
And it'll be
download.
taken
You're gonna
down,
download
but
the
not
app
before
on
he
the
gets
Fire
into
Stick.
the
And once you
enemy
download the
territory.
app on the Fire
10 yards
Stick,
there to start the
then
drive,
you'll
and
get
just
the
enough
cable.
by
You'll
about the
get the
length of the
cable for
football
that.
for a first down.
Yes, sir. No,
A
so
first
you can
carry
move
for
it.
Rashad White.
You can move it around the
Give him
house
5
no
on the
matter
carry
what.
there, and it'll be second down.
This defense for the Broncos, terrific
Right.
last week in the season opening victory.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many
Yes.
takeaways
Take
do
it
they
in there
get per
with you.
game?
Yes.
And how about
Now
last
you
week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
yeah, see, because you can have up to 5 devices. So say for example, you got a Roku
Now
in
second
the
and
living
5.
room, you got Fire Stick in your room. You can have up to 5 devices. So wherever,
Out of the
even if
gun,
you got
here's
like
Prescott.
a smart TV,
Oh, and his
you know what I
early
mean?
struggles continue.
You
Here's
may be able
another
to put
one
it on there if
intercepted.
you have those
And the
particular
Broncos are going to
devices,
have it here at their
like
own
Roku or
15.
something that you
When a
that,
team's turned
that
it
you
over
may
3
have on that
times in the first
particular
half, we
TV.
just look at the offense and say,
So,
guys, what are you doing?
but if
But
not,
instead, we
you can
really should
take.
be looking at the defense. They've created the
No, go
takeaways.
ahead, go ahead.
2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The Broncos onto
Right,
the field ready to start their next drive. They've got
right.
things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. First and 10.
Yeah, because see,
They'll
what's going
rumble
to
for
happen
about
is
6
I'm
up
going to give
across
you
the 20 to the
the
22.
username and password,
Quick
right?
burst there, and he nicely bit off
And
a
you
pretty
can put
decent
that
gain.
whatever devices you have, you can put that code in and everything, and it's going to populate the TV in your house because it's like that particular IP address that I have for you. You're
So
going to be
second
able to
and
put
4 from
any
the 22.
other. You're going to be able to use the cable in any devices you have in the house. All you're going to do is
Mims
put
in
your
motion
username and
right.
password in, and it'll
Now
be
they'll
on
fake
there.
the jet
So,
sweep
like, say
here
for
and
example,
throw
you
on
get
play
today,
action.
you
Quick
just put it
hitter
on the
here, it's
Fire Stick.
complete.
You
And he's
won't
going
need
to
to
get
call
this
me
one
back
across the
if you get
30-yard
another Fire
line.
Stick and say you want to put
A
it in
busy
another
first
room.
quarter. His
You don't
third
need to
catch of
call
the
me back. All
afternoon
you
is a
need to do
first
is put
down.
your
And
password
defensively, they
in
were in zone
and stuff,
coverage
and
there.
then
Do
it's
you have to
gonna
be a little
cut
careful? You're
it
losing
on
playing
for you.
against a good
So
quarterback
you
like
won't have
he
to keep
is
calling me
to not
back.
play
You
too
know what I'm
much
saying?
zone.
Yeah,
To
you have to
put
be
it in
careful about how much
on
time
this
you're
stick or
giving
that
up. I
stick.
think it's
You
a
know what I'm
good
saying?
point
If
you
you
just
get
brought up. So
another
maybe if you
Fire
still
Stick
want
or
to play
something,
zone, you go to a
all
zone
you would
blitz
do,
scheme. And you can
yeah,
drop
all you would do is
anyone
put
out
it.
of your defensive front,
Go ahead. I'm
defensive
sorry.
end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Yeah. You can have so say the 5 devices. So
Up
once
the middle they
then you
go.
got
Whitfield.
you got
And able to break one
3
tackle, but
Fire
then
Sticks,
quickly
2
brought
Roku.
down. But a nice little
Once all
gain.
those devices
It's a
been
6-yard gain
once
on
your
the ground, and that'll
password
make
and
it second
username
and
is
4.
on all those
If you're in the
devices,
offensive huddle, you're
then
smiling
you ain't
after
gonna be
that
able
play
to have
because you
another
certainly got them
extra
guessing
5
now.
stick to go
Second
in
and
the
short, could they just hand it off for another
5th,
big
6th
gain?
room.
Or
You
do
know
they
what I'm
take advantage of this
saying?
spot to take a big shot
Yeah.
downfield?
Second down and 4.
I tell people all the time, Roku and the Fire Stick is probably the best thing to have. You can have like all
Mix to
those
the
other
air.
devices, but those are the
Short
best
throw into
devices
the
to
hands of
have. So
Jordan.
you can
And
also,
he'll work
if
it
you wanted
across
to just keep all
midfield
your other
inside the
streaming
45.
services on, like
19
say
yards
for
there on the
example, you
catch
got
and
Fire
run.
Stick and you
So
got
many times
Netflix
in my
on it, you
career, I've
got
heard
Hulu
coaches
on it, you
talk
got
about
all that.
completions are
If you
one
wanted to
thing.
keep
But as long as we're there at
streaming
the catch
services,
and we
you'll
get
be able
guys
to
on the
still
ground,
keep those
we can live with
with
that.
having
But
the
if you're going
cable.
to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Nix. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Right. Right. And then the cable will be on there. Yeah.
Second and 10. They run the counter. Whitfield. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the
Right.
32. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Yeah, yeah. So I do have the, the coin channels or whatever. Right, yeah. No, they won't. I got. That's what I was just gonna tell you. I got the prescription on there. If you don't know the code, they won't know it. So they won't be able. They won't be able to get on. Yes, sir.
And they
Correct.
come through by forcing an incompletion.
Yeah,
Now you got
yeah,
to continue to ratchet
nah.
up the intensity a
Yeah,
couple
nah.
more
They won't
times
be able.
and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Yeah. So yeah, they won't be able to. They won't be able to get on it unless they know the code. And then you can tell me what you want the code to be. So you know what I'm saying? Usually the code is like, usually the code is simple. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, all ones or something like that. But you can actually, yeah. So you can actually tell me what you want the code to be. You don't have to, yeah. So they won't never know it. Okay, no problem. My name is Craig, man. My name is Craig. So, yeah, man, it's a great service. So once you get it, right, I'm gonna let you cover through it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Play with it, so you can see if you like it or whatever. And then once you like it, then you would send me the $50. Now the $50 is for
Sanders' kick is good. And that will
15,
extend
15.
their lead even
Yeah, okay.
further.
Yeah.
They already
And
had
then
the
after
early
that, it's
lead to get
35
the
a month.
interception,
You know what I'm
Charles, and
saying?
now they
Yeah.
add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far.
Okay.
You mentioned the early lead.
And then
Now
and
they're
then you would send
expanding on
me.
it, getting
I
plays
got
on both
Venmo,
sides of the
Cash
ball.
App. I don't
A
know if you
winning
have one of
recipe
those.
if they can
That's where
keep
you would
this
send
up.
it, man. Oh, okay.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Okay, cool.
And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out
Yeah,
of
man. I'm
bounds.
just trying to run my little business, man. I'm just trying to get off the ground. I'm in it with it. This my business I got with with one of my other partners. We're just trying to get it off the ground, man. He's been had it for a while, so he just kind of put me on. So
They've got good
I'm
starting field position as they come
trying to
up here
get my
first and
customers up
10
and stuff,
at
man.
their own
So
43. On play action,
I appreciate that.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Yeah, it don't matter. That's
Baron
perfect.
Browning
And if I can
coming in
get
from
spread
that
it all
outside
out through post,
linebacker
oh
spot, and he
man,
buries him
that'd
for
be
a
great.
loss of
'Cause I'm in
7.
town.
3 scores down, not
I'm in
even
town,
halftime
so
yet.
we
They're
got
not getting much
town
generated
kind of
offensively. They've
filled
got
up,
to
man.
figure
So
it out.
It's tough
yeah,
because
so
this
it would be
defense
nice. It
just
would
seems to
be
be
nice
playing
to
with
get
so much
post plant
confidence
shit,
right
all
now.
that
They
area.
really are. They are on their toes, and
That's
they're
what I'm
getting
looking
at them.
for.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last
good,
play,
man.
and that
I'm
means they'll need to
available
come up with
for the
something
rest of
here
the
on
day.
3rd
Now I'm
down.
off work, so whatever
Looking to
works for
throw.
you, I'll
Prescott.
be
This
available.
is White on the screen. And
Okay.
he'll be out of bounds after
Yes, sir.
getting this
No
one
problem.
across
Thank
the
you.
40. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. 1 Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Whitfield. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
But now he appears to be in some pain. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Okay, ready?
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
To throw, here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35.
A huge play there for Denver. 44 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side.
Copeland. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll go play action with Nix.
On the move to his left.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
In motion goes the tight end. Prescott to throw it. Flush to his right. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check go.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Watching that play unfold or watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Nick's going to tap this forward. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense, because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Up the middle they go. Whitfield. And they stop him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Sanders' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. White, he'll try the left side.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Say what, India? Come here. Yeah, you scared. Well, why you talking noise? Come in and say it in my face.
Go right back to White here on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Quiet, India.
Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Prescott now. Flushed out right. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Dak Prescott, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And not willing to risk a return, this ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Now it's Nix.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
From the gun on third down, it's Nix.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
He finds his man, complete. It's Jordan, and he's brought down. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth. They'll run on first down. Whitfield, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
To throw is Nix. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The Broncos on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. DJ Moore, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Broncos are on their way to a 2-0 start. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action now. Prescott able to get away, but now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right.
They'll find McMillan here.
Uses the spin, and they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Here's White. They set up the screen.
Shifts free at the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, here we go. Wait,
now Dak, he wants to change the play.
Here we go, 47. What do you think?
Now a first carry for their fullback. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball, where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play he did. So you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
On 1st down, Whitfield.
Down inside the 40.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Whitfield flashed the stick skills but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Here is 3rd down at 4. Nix from the shotgun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll run on first down. Whitfield. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down and 6 now.
They'll try the left side. Copeland. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory in that